Hello everyone and welcome back to Sawyer Studios, and I am reviewing the set Dagobah Jedi Training, set number 75330. Has 1,000 pieces and retails for $69.99 US dollars, aka $70. This is a good set. I'm very happy on how it turned out and how it looks. The box itself is pretty self-explanatory. Just has has a scene from the movie. It has the dimensions over here. It is 16 centimeters or 6 inches tall, and then lengthwise it is 29 centimeters or 11.5 inches long. So it's almost an entire foot in length, which is a really good diorama size. If you want to watch me build this in a time-lapse build, I have that video on my channel that I just posted yesterday, so you should go check that out. The instruction booklet is a classic 18+ instruction booklet. We have the black background reflecting the black box art. We do have a little blurb in English, Spanish, and French about Luke Skywalker and his training on Dagobah, and you can see like the scenes can be recreated, and the X-wing sticking out of the water can also be seen. And that is that. You can see even more pictures here written about it, and then a better description written here for everyone to see. Brick separator, what each bag builds, contains, and then you just start, and there you go. So classic, pretty decent sized instruction booklet. Actually, it has 174 pages. So without further ado, however, let us get into the minifigs. So the first minifig we have is Master Yoda in a very nice torso piece. You can definitely see the battered cloak. You can see even the tetheredness on the sides of the cloak right there. It's really a good minifig. He comes with a black, colors, a brown Lego stick for his little cane staff. Not much has changed. With his head, still has the gray hair printed on the back of his face, and then you also have some sagging in the cloak and of the belt. No leg printing, no arm printing, pretty straightforward. Next up, we have a Dagobah training Luke Skywalker. He has some nice patches or pockets on his pants, some belt printing, his little tank top on, pretty classic for a Dagobah Luke Skywalker. He also has his classic hairpiece and a double-sided face. This is more of his determined face, as you can see, and then if we turn his hair back around, you can see this is more of his meditative face. We have a brand new R2-D2. Has the chrome gray headpiece with the blue and classic R2 printing. He has all the mud, all the Dagobah mud on his front torso. But what's this? He has a back printing now for the first time. This is pretty darn awesome. And to see, obviously, the detailing is a little bit less than the front, just like the actual astromech droid. It does have the mud splotches on the back. You can see there's only a couple of darker decals down there with more rectangle boxes outlined. So it still matches the pattern and everything of the front torso, but just to see finally Lego doing a back printed R2-D2 is really cool in my opinion to see.
And this is Yoda's hut on Dagobah. We've only gotten this set a few times. Once was during the Last Jedi wave. That is the most recent time that we got this set. There was also a 2015 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive where we got this set, and the first time we ever found Yoda's hut in Lego form was in the old Dagobah X-Wing Starfighter, which came out way long ago, probably around 2002. As you can see, this X-Wing is being held on by a piece that has been altered to go against the brick system using a swivel piece. You can see there are a lantern piece and a little light on two crates outside of Yoda's hut, which is from Luke Skywalker's X-Wing Starfighter. You can also see a little frog there amongst the roots. You can place R2-D2 outside of the hut, just like he did in the movie, where they left him outside in the rain. Poor R2. There is a translucent grip piece that has been placed in the dirt, so Luke Skywalker can do some handstands. You can have him lift some crates if you want, or rocks or whatnot. There's no mechanism or play technique. You'll have to do that just yourself. There is also, as you can see, more foliage, more leaves, more sticks, reeds. There's also a snake piece that comes with the set, sort of just like the last one that came out, except that snake was red. You also get Yoda. He can also sit outside. There's a little smoke piece that comes out of the pipe from the kitchen. There's also a little window piece that's barely visible right above. You can see the dark green foliage and sort of like the swampy vine pieces that hang from them. This is the rear view of the hut. It's very naked and vacant. There's obviously a huge gap inside the hut, so you can look inside and you can even see Yoda's lightsaber hanging up above. There is a bed piece in the back. However, this bed is very what's the word? It's not very functional. Because as we know, minifigures have arms, and so they extend the two stud length. And because of that, Yoda actually can't fit on this bed. So it's really just there for decoration. As you can see, it's literally only 2 studs long, so you can't lay him down because of his arm pieces. There is this little pyramid blue translucent piece back there. I'm not quite sure what that is. There's also a little pot in which you can see inside, and there's actually a little fire that I'll show in just a moment. There's just 2 sort of like foresty green studs that you put in the pot for the soup for Yoda's meal. And then if you look closer inside, there are some translucent orange and red pieces by the pot, which is supposed to be where Yoda is using to cook his food. There's also some indentations within the walls, not really many places to be though. I like how this set sort of goes beyond the classic structure of the black barrier. You have a root back there that overextends the X-wing wing itself, sticking out of the swamp, overextends the barriers as well. I think it just kind of gives it a more natural look almost. As you can see, I think this would be a great set to get a Lego light kit in my opinion. If you were to shine a light through it, you could sort of recreate that scene where it's nighttime, it's raining, and the only thing lighting up the scene is the fire within Yoda's hut. As I begin to turn off the lights in the room, you can sort of see what that would look like if you were to add some light pieces in. And I think it brings a new perspective to the set, to be honest.
And that is the Lego Star Wars Diorama Dagobah Jedi training set. And to be completely honest, for the price of $70, it does feel very small for it, to be fair. However, I think when you compare this set with the other diorama sets, such as the Death Star Trench Run or especially the Trash Compactor set, I think you will find that this does feel like the biggest bang for your buck. Like, this is definitely the one that produces the best deal. You get 3 minifigs. It is the biggest stand. It's almost a foot long, which is pretty darn nice. The entire hut, the entire Dagobah scenery looks absolutely amazing. Not only do you get a 2-sided R2-D2 minifig, but you also get just such a cool setting to display that minifig in. I do truly believe that this is a great display piece. I mean, there's really no playable features, as you saw that there are some downsides to the inside of the hut. However, I think that, especially with all these green translucent pieces, it really just makes it pop visually. And so, overall, pretty good set. If I were to price this set, I would honestly probably price it at around $50, not 70. But for 1,000 pieces, that's really hard to. It's really hard to complain at 70 bucks when you have something that's 1,000 pieces. If you watch my build of this set in the video I posted yesterday, you'll know that all these like 1x1 green translucent tile pieces, that there are 177 of them. And so that within itself is technically $17, and we all know that that's not worth $17. So There are a lot of smaller pieces in this set. However, there are a good amount of bigger ones. I mean, we do have these nice green pieces. We do have the brown pieces that make up the roots, which once again, I think they look absolutely amazing. And I think it's also important to note that there are no stickers in this set. I mean, this is printed on. Both of these are printed on. They're not stickers whatsoever. I think those are the only two places where there are printed pieces on this set. So overall, I do like this set. I enjoy it. I'd probably give it a solid 8 out of 10. The only real issue is some of the hut stuff doesn't really make sense. I mean, it's not, you have to ask yourself, is it supposed to? And then the price. But that's really it. And so this is Story Studios. Like, comment, and subscribe. Watch some of my other videos on the channel. Everyone, I am so close to becoming monetized, so I'd really appreciate it if you all just watch some more content. That would really help out the channel. I would really appreciate it. So once again, thanks. Watch some stuff. Stay safe, Story Studios. Peace out.